Yay, we're live!
God.
How's it going, everybody? Look at teeny tiny little Hannah over here.
Yeah. Let it be known that
She's so cute.
before we started, I said, do you want to adjust the camera?
Yeah, but
and
how
he's
would
like,
I
want to wait.
know?
Because I'm short and it's way up here.
No, I
and
know
even
that.
then, like,
But how would I know
I'm
where
still
it
a
needs
little
to
cut
go?
off. Well, shouldn't it be facing me? And it's not. I'm so... Well, now it's... Yeah, I don't know what you're doing there, kiddo. There you go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
Yay,
needed
we're
the
live!
camera.
God.
The view.
Uh-huh.
How's it going, everybody?
How's it going, Hannah?
Fine.
Over here.
How's your week been?
Let it be known that
She's so cute.
before we
Do you wanna talk
started,
about
I
it?
said, do you want to adjust the camera?
Yeah,
And
but
he's
how
like,
would I
want to
know?
wait.
We don't have to.
I
It's okay.
think it's just been a rough
No, I
week.
know
And even
that.
then,
Mentally,
like,
how would I know
I'm
where
still
it
a
needs
little
to
cut
go?
off. I had to go to shouldn't it my be grandmother facing passed me? away And it's earlier this not. year. And I so... think I'm just now it's- kind yeah, of dealing
know
with
what
some
you're doing there,
late
kiddo.
stage grief
Well, that's what I'm
and
saying.
some
Like,
frustration,
live!
lightly putting it, with
How's it going, everybody?
How's
family
it going,
members
Hannah?
and how they're handling,
Let it be known
I guess, the sale
Do you wanna
of
talk
her
about it?
house, unfortunately.
I'm feeling some spice.
You are, because you
I
are eating leftover Indian.
And it's really good. I
Yep,
got
yep, yep.
fish curry, which I've never had before.
I had to go
It's
to my
delicious.
grandmother passed away earlier this year, and
oof.
I think I'm just
I didn't warm it up, and it's actually
do.
really good cold. The flavor's really concentrated.
and
Yeah.
some frustration.
The fish is really good. I've been trying to eat more fish.
lightly putting it
My dietitian,
with,
I had an appointment today, has been
family
congratulating
members
on the amount of
and how they're
fish I've been
handling.
eating. She's wondering why Hannah's been trying to murder me, but we'll talk about that later.
What do you mean? How have I been
I'm
trying to
feeling
murder
some
you?
spice, since you won't make me Japanese fish
You
for
are eating leftover Indian.
And it's really good. I
It's
got
not been on
fish
our
curry,
grocery
which I've never
list
had
to
before.
do that.
We'll do it.
Grandmother passed away earlier this
And-
year. So I'm not trying to murder you because I think you've been eating healthy and I've been giving you apple and banana like you asked me to for your oatmeal.
Yeah.
The fish is really good. I've been trying to eat more fish. My
Well,
dietitian, I had an appointment
You
today.
could be learning to
Family
build
members
fish.
and
I
how
like
they're
Japanese. I've been
handling.
eating. She's wondering why Hannah's been trying to murder me, but we'll talk about that later.
What do you mean?
Maybe with the
How
brown
have I
rice.
been trying to murder you?
Some pickled veg. Ooh. And that's the other thing. You could pickle your own vegetables.
I don't like pickled vegetables.
on
our grocery list.
That's why
to
Hannah
do
wants to murder
that.
me. We'll do it.
Grandmother passed away earlier this
And-
year. So I'm not trying to
I guess
murder
that's
you
not why she
because
wants to
I
do it.
think
That's
you've
just
been
her
eating healthy
mechanism.
and I've been
Yeah.
giving you apple and
Her
banana like you
mechanism
asked
is
me
not
to for your
not being a
oatmeal.
trad wife and making pickled vegetables from scratch. That's the murder weapon you're on her.
Oh my god.
Let's see. We can dive deeper into maybe with the brown rice, Hannah's family stuff, or and that's the other thing. You could talk about our friends from pizza party.
I don't like pickled vegetables. Oh yeah, I guess post Japan we had some friends over to talk about our trip to Japan, and we made homemade pizzas, and it was a lot of fun. The pizzas turned out really well. Cameron did the dough from scratch,
Let's see.
and we got some fresh and the sauce. You did, and we got some fresh toppings. The crust got a nice char on it, and you made a homemade Caesar salad, which was really good.
Gotta
Some
be homemade.
homemade croutons, which was good.
It's always
And
good.
it was
Oh.
a lot of fun. So the pizzas turned out really well. It was
well.
really nice.
And I
Cameron did the
Hi,
dough
Rath LaRosa.
from Hey, Rath LaRosa. And
I did Neapolitan
we got
style,
some fresh
so it's
and you did.
65%
You did.
hydrogenated,
And we
hydrated,
got some fresh
not
toppings.
hydrogenated.
The crust got a nice char on it, and you made a homemade
And,
Caesar salad, which was really good.
I broke my pizza stone.
Some homemade croutons, which
Yeah.
was good. Well, no, not right now, Nate. So
We were. It was
we were.
Saturday. You missed it.
No
Top
homemade cheese. That would have been.
I did Neapolitan.
That would have
Basically,
been a
everyone,
lot.
everyone on the Discord who RSVP'd to our housewarming party that we canceled came, except for a couple people.
Yeah.
Because it was basically the people that we had presents for from Japan. So Henderson came, Danny and Kristen came. It was so nice to see them.
We were.
And they gave us a wonderful present.
It was so great.
At some point, when Hannah wants me to, I'll run
homemade
downstairs and grab it so I can
That
show it on
would've been-
camera because it's. I don't need
No,
to
we
do
have a
that.
photo of it in
It's
the
on the
Discord.
Yeah,
I think it's in general, isn't it? Danny made it, and he and they did a little little drawings of Ollie from past photos that we've shared of him.
Yeah, it was super cute.
It was so great. Everything about it was so
I
great.
gave him a limited edition RX-78 Gundam model kit.
Yep, and he had a girl dinner of croutons,
Yeah, he basically just ate the croutons. I think he had a slice of pizza,
which is fine.
and then a pound of croutons.
But I
with
definitely-
Caesar salad.
Yeah,
He also had some Caesar salad.
he did have some Caesar salad, but mostly he ate croutons.
Mostly he just sat there and ate
little
croutons.
drawings of Ollie from
Max didn't
photos
come. I
that
know
we've
he's
shared
struggling
of
a
him.
lot. We send him our love. We
Yep,
hope.
was so great.
Everything
Everything about it was better.
I
Great.
gave him a limited edition.
Repeating on the audio.
Hold on.
Yep, and he had a girl dinner of croutons.
Yeah, he basically just. All right, should be fixed now. Thank you, Nate.
Thanks, Nate.
I know what I was doing wrong. Well,
We are also leaving for Florida bright and early tomorrow morning.
yes. Good dinner?
Just for the weekend. We'll come back Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, I guess Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, what was that? You think
No,
I haven't
Nate,
looked at the
it's
time?
not just you. Huh?
You think I haven't looked at the time of our flight? Well, I guess Sunday afternoon. We land at like 1 o'clock. Our flight leaves at 11.
Rathlerosa, no cheese homemade? God,
No.
I would... Listen, part of the problem is that I am both...
We don't live on a farm.
No, but you don't need to... My mom makes homemade cheese. Part of
How
the problem is
often?
this. Inside me are two
God.
wolves. One is a traditional male, go to work, win the bread, make the sale guy. And the other one is an Amish trad wife. And I don't know how to... I have made cheese from scratch before. I've made it from milk. I got milk. We have cheesecloth. We could do it. And it would... The big thing is pizza cheese. Mozzarella is specific. I don't think I could make mozzarella cheese that would, like, satisfy a pizza craving. I could, like, make kind of a shitty... Not shitty. It would be delicious, but it would be like a flatbread. Like, we could make a flatbread, but if I made the cheese...
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a pizza. Because, like, yes, I can do the tomato sauce from San Marzano's. I can do the dough, but I need, like, mozzarella. And I prefer fresh mozzarella. Hannah prefers...
I don't think I have a preference. I think I like both.
No, because you like New York style. Like, I think you...
Yeah, but I also like the one that you put for the Neapolitan. On the
Right.
Neapolitan pizza.
I was going to say that you prefer...
Maybe, I don't know what kind I actually prefer.
low moisture mozzarella because you like to put pepperoni on it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't put toppings on a pizza margherita.
I guess not. Oh, man. Damn it. Okay. Try again.
Nate, how's life on your end? I know probably with move and stuff, like potential, all that, probably keeping you busy. But yeah, so we had the party, the pizza party, that was great. Like I said, Max got an Abra plush.
He did.
He still hasn't received it because he didn't make it out to the party, and then he had to bail on lunch together Wednesday.
Yesterday.
So at some point, he will get his colorful screw. That's what the ladies used to call me back in college.
That's kind of what I
Before
call
we
you
met.
sometimes. You're a
Hannah
colorful
calls me a
screw.
colorful screw. Hi, hello, how are you today? Let's see. This week also Hannah developed and sent out our holiday cards.
They have not been sent out.
Hannah has ordered
I've
our
ordered
holiday
them. I need to
cards.
order more because I didn't realize that Cameron was gonna get addresses from his coworkers, and it's really nice that he is, though. So I'm gonna order more.
Yes.
I should do that tonight, actually.
Maybe like 10 more, because my team's not huge.
I'll do that tonight.
Let's see. But the pictures turned out real nice. We got some pictures that Tanner took of us in Japan in black and white, and those look really good. I just have a note in here called divorce.
Oh, from because of your cousin, and it gave me slight PTSD.
Yeah, when I read about that. Let's get into therapy time. It's not Thunderous Thursday. It's therapy Thursday.
I like that. I feel like if that's the case, then I should be playing a less stressful game.
This is stressful?
It is when I battle.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, that's fair.
Tell me about.
I mean, I'm happy to talk about it. I just want to make sure, like.
We won't name specifics.
I won't name names. Is that what you mean by specifics?
Yeah.
Okay. So, earlier this week, I think Monday, we all within Cameron's family, for the most part, were sent just a sudden email from one of Cameron's cousins saying that he is separating from his wife, or he said he's made the decision to separate from his wife. They have been married, I want to say more than 20 years, because...
No.
They've been...
Almost 20.
Almost? Okay, so, yeah. But they have...
3 kids.
3 children together. One, I think, might be graduating high school this year.
Yeah, so oldest is a senior, youngest is in middle school. We don't know.
I think
we don't
both
know all the
are
details.
the two,
and I think that's all we need to share in terms of their specifics. I'm more interested in
we
talking
don't know
about
the
how
details.
It's affected you.
Because I think like it definitely caused anxiety, and there a number of years ago. Okay, so basically, how do I want to start this? So
take us back to the beginning.
God. So I'm a child of divorce, right? As I'm sure many millennials are. With the exception of Leave It to Beaver over here.
Woo! My parents are winners.
And when my mom and dad divorced, and this was early 90s when they divorced, maybe like 93, 94. It was not amicable by any means. It was a very nasty divorce. There was some, I found out much later in life, there was some infidelity involved, which
and to be clear, this
led
is
to
Hannah's
it.
Parents,
These
not
are my
my
parents,
cousin.
Not his cousin. My parents. I said I'm going to the beginning. Right.
You did not know all that when you were young.
No, I just said they were divorced. Yeah. And then over the years growing up, it just was very rough. I think both my parents, who I love, just were not, they were very, they get competitive with each other, if that makes sense. Like, it very much became a thing of who's gonna be the favorite parent. So, like, if, mom got, this guy. If mom
I like
got,
these little bugs, like,
yeah.
Fuck you, dragon. Oh, and the bunny.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. If mom moved into a new apartment, right, dad moved into a new apartment. When mom built her house, I think in 1999, dad eventually left whatever number apartment he was on and moved into a house. If mom took us on vacation, to Disney World. Dad tried to take us on a vacation to, SeaWorld in Cleveland when it was still around. It was just very challenging. Flash forward to, right, that's early 90s. Flash forward to, like, 1999. My mom met a wonderful man, married him. He was my stepdad, and he was my stepdad they were married for close to 20 years, yeah. I want to say, like, a little before COVID. My stepdad dealt with some, I should say. Also did infidelity and was basically like, I love you guys, but I'm gonna leave your mom.
You ever wonder why your mom keeps getting cheated on? Like, is she doing something wrong?
So when mom and dad first divorced, she was the one.
Oh, okay. Your mom was cheating and then she got cheated on.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Again, much later in life. Which, like, neither is right, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't condone mom's actions at that time.
No.
And she knew that it was wrong, right? Like, it... Anyway. And then, I think shortly after, like, my mom and stepdad divorced each other, then my dad had gotten remarried around the same time that my mom did, to a lovely woman who I very much still consider and call my stepmom.
Yeah, hi, you know what? That's a little fair. Hi, hello, how are you today? How should I say this? I empathize, perhaps, with cheaters. I don't condone it.
Cameron almost cheated. We won't get into that, though.
I have had my fun in the past in less serious relationships. I'd say that I have cheated in other relationships. Not in a marriage.
Not in a marriage, no.
But that was me when I was young and dumb, and basically, like, I was being a coward. Instead of just breaking up with someone, I was like, oh, I'm essentially done with this relationship. I'm going to move on to the next one, but I'm not going to tell my partner, which is super shitty to do. Absolutely. It was also super fun and awesome. And, and it didn't blow up in my face? Yes, all the time. Do I, 10, 20 years removed, do I regret it? No, not really. I'd say that I don't blame the women I dated for me cheating on them, but I don't feel bad because I'm a monster, and sometimes a woman in a woman or man, someone in a relationship is not fucking pulling their weight, and it's like, all right, we're do whatever you want to do. We've tried talking about this. This problem's not getting fixed. What you should do is leave. Don't cheat. Leave, divorce, break up, be honest. If it's come to the end of a relationship, it's come to the end. Allow your partner, the person that you love or at one time loved, the courtesy of them understanding what reality is. I don't know where I was going with this. My dalliances as a younger man are neither here nor there.
So, okay, so going back to my dramatic family. All right, so my mom and stepdad have divorced after like 20 some years of marriage, right? And then my dad had married again early 2000s, around the same time when my mom remarried.
Also a lovely lady.
Also a lovely lady. Again, I still consider her my stepmom. I will always view her as my stepmom. Hold on. Oh, damn.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Oops, not what I wanted. Where did he go?
Hannah's focusing up.
Sorry.
No, she's doing great. I'll talk while she's... Oh, Rosa, you changed your Twitch stuff. That's fun. Yeah. I dallied here, I dallied there, I dallied everywhere. I think we didn't have a term for it, but I think as the kids say these days, I was a fuckboy.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Total fuckboy over here.
Again, do as I say, not as I do. What I learned is that because I wasn't confident, caring, brave enough, whatever the word, like, whatever I was missing that I wasn't communicating. I wasn't putting in the effort to communicate. Maybe some of those relationships could have ended up better or fixed or whatever if I wasn't wanting to be greedy, or either greedy enough to have my cake and eat it too, or lazy enough to not try and fix or leave the relationship and before I start a new one. But if I hadn't done all that, then I might not have ended up with Hannah. So, you never know how the world works out. But yeah, so Hannah, I met Hannah when her parents were remarried.
Both of them, yeah. Oh, damn. It's okay.
Does that beard look fake on him? Like, yeah. He looks like a child wearing a fake beard. Yeah, crunch it. Yeah, fuck him up. Oh, he's frozen. It's okay. It'll be okay.
Oh, I can't do weird. Oh, because he's frozen. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I met them I met Hannah's mother and father with their
partners at the time.
Partners.
Yeah.
Her stepdad Dennis I thought was pretty great, entertaining.
We shouldn't name names.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Okay, her stepdad I thought was pretty great, entertaining. Her stepmom was a sweet lady. Her stepdad left that marriage. Your dad left that marriage. Do you think because my cousin is male and is leaving his marriage, that's the triggering thing?
I think it's just, I don't think it would matter if he was male or female. I think the triggering thing is it's just suddenly sprung. And I get that, like, I'm not their kids, right? Like, I can't imagine what their kids are going through. It's really challenging. But I think it's just the fact of, like, oh my god, these people that I know that
from the outside look
from the outside,
solid.
Yeah, and like went on vacation together and Oh, damn.
Rollout will be good again. Well, you already got him.
I got him. Oh, I don't like this. That's too sexual.
What? Hold on.
That Pokemon is just...
Lopunny?
Yeah.
Wait till you see Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny has, like, ripped up stockings, like, you know that hot goth girl thing where they're wearing, like, black mesh? Hold on. Actually, let me just pull up Mega Lopunny real quick. I'm gonna post that. Post that. Definitely didn't forget. Yeah. Like, it's like...
Oh, God.
Yeah. And, like, definitely, Lopunny is already, like, she's, like, got that coquettish, like, sexy pose.
Yeah.
She's got, like, curves, but she's also very clearly, like, animalistic. Like...
I don't...
Oh, damn it, there's a...
I don't like that.
Yeah. Like, if she was a rabbit girl, like a furry rabbit girl...
Oh, God.
That would be, like, almost less weird. Like this is just, like, a human with ears.
Yes.
Whereas that is, like, an animal that you're, like, kind of, like... Am I supposed to kind of want to fuck it?
It's just too... Ugh, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
Nope, never mind. Alright, anyway. I was trying to find, like, the middle ground. It would be like... Oh, here's a question.
Okay.
Okay, so that Mega Lopunny is weird, animal, but sexy.
Okay.
Is Officer Hops from Zootopia, like, that is more okay for me for some reason than Lopunny. Yeah, like that for some reason is more okay.
I hate that. I don't like
No.
that at all. No, you're ruining it for me.
All right.
You're ruining it for me.
Hannah's not a furry.
No. I mean, like, I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, you know,
I
but
thought you had a
like,
thing for Robin Hood. No, the fox. Was it your sister? Did your sister have a thing for Robin Hood the fox?
I think so.
At a young age?
No.
Anyway. Yeah,
Oh,
so have you been processing your feelings about...
I have been looking into therapy to figure out, you know, Jesus.
I learned cousins can only be male, right? Yeah,
Oh, God.
it's a cousin if they're a boy and a cousin if they're a girl.
Oh, my God.
We do it like the Italians.
Damn it. Who do I...
Absol?
Yeah.
Absol's dark type. I don't know that you have a strong counter to dark type. It might just be like, send someone out and just fuck him up. Hit him with all the shit. Yeah.
Come on.
Nice. You're doing okay. Hit him with the other thing.
Come on.
Nice. Hit him with one more.
Come on. Damn it.
It's okay. Send out someone else. You got him. That and then your grandmother, I think, was made this week a hard week, like coming back from vacation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, both my grandparents, like, they've passed, right? But I basically grew up with them. Like, my sister and I, they didn't raise us, but they were our, essentially, yeah. Like, my sister and I were probably at their house growing up easily every day, except for the weekend. And even then, like, right, fairly often. I think after my mom and dad initially divorced, we lived with them, with grandma and grandpa for a while. while Dad kind of got back on his feet.
I'm gonna be right back. Would you like a Kit Kat?
No, I think I'm okay. Right. When my parents, when they were married and had moved back to Ohio, like, they were looking at a house, but they lived with Grandma and Grandpa. Oh, damn it. You know, while they were house hunting, like, Grandma and Grandpa pretty much gave Maddie and I everything. Like, that's where we were. That's where we spent our summers. It was just, they did a lot for us, so it's been really hard, now that Grandma is gone. I'm gonna try not to cry, sorry. So, this house, right, was willed to her kids, which, like, I know, obviously makes sense, right? But, it needs to be in better shape. It needs a lot of work. How do I get up here?
You want to leave the battle?
No,
here?
There's someone on the roof that I can battle, but I don't know how to...
Hop up. If you keep going around the roof perimeter...
God damn it.
Just hop up. So the other thing we did at our Friendsmas party, we got some Kit Kats.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
a shit ton.
Yeah, so some Japanese Kit Kats. I am about to eat, I believe, a salted caramel, which is fucking fantastic.
I think my favorite is the strawberry with the chocolate on the bottom.
My second favorite after salted caramel.
Yeah.
It's a tie between the dark chocolate and then the raspberry filled one.
Alright, what type is this bug?
Steel. Actually, your guy would be really good against it. Use fire moves.
Alright, good enough. Everything can burn.
Fire. Well, this will triple burn. Yeah, you fucked it up. Look at that
Woohoo!
shit. That's rock, water, switch out. Ivysaur.
Come on.
Yeah, they did these Kit Kats that are in between the wafers. They've got raspberry jelly filling.
Oh,
and it's
buddy.
super good. Grass moves. Leech seed.
I was trying.
Oh. You can try killing now.
Yeah.
You can also go Mega. Go Mega right now.
I forgot I could go Mega. Damn.
Yeah. You should. You got
Jesus.
This. You got this. That Pokemon's trash, Hannah. It's trash.
On who? Anyone? No, I'll use it on him for right now. And then...
Alright. I gotta move these over here so I just don't sit here and eat 10 of them.
Jesus.
But yeah, Japan's fucking right on the Kit Kats. Like, they do little 2-packs, they're fun size. All of them have a place to write a name on the back of the wrapper because they're meant to be like gifts for people. Holy shit, did he beat you?
Yeah, but I have him in a whirlpool, so...
Punch him. Nice!
And then I'll go to the Pokemon Center. I just wanted to win one more battle.
Yeah, no, 6 wins in a row. That's awesome. You're killing it. Let's see.
Oh, so anyway, so I was talking about my grandparents' house. Sorry, and I was trying not to cry. So it's just been rough because, like, the house obviously is willed to Grandma and Grandpa's kids, right? So my dad, aunts, and uncles. But the house needs a lot of work. None of the kids want it or want to take it on, which I can respect. It's just very frustrating because, like, this is a staple of my childhood. Like, it's where I grew up, and I just think in the end, like, Grandma and Grandpa built that house when they moved to Fairfield, Ohio. Like, Grandpa was a pediatrician. He was the first pediatrician in Fairfield, Ohio ever. Like, he built his practice from the ground up. Like, it just, I feel like they just both deserve so much more than what they're receiving.
Let's break that down a little bit. What more do you want them to have? Like, is it a celebration, observance?
I think Grandpa, right, got taken advantage of and kind of screwed out of his practice. So I'd like to see, you know, I'd love it if, like, some sort of comeuppance could happen with the people who did that.
I guess I don't know that story.
So Grandpa built Fairfield, or Pediatrics at Fairfield. I think it was eventually bought out. And when the deal, from my understanding, this is my understanding, when that deal happened, I think Grandpa just got screwed out of a lot of money.
Gotcha.
And essentially pushed out of his own practice. I think he might have been forced to retire when he didn't want to, necessarily.
That's tough, yeah. You wish that your
and the
parents,
pediatric,
fought
the
for that.
pediatric practice is just not the same that it was when he was running it.
Yeah.
Not that I wish my parents fought for it, but well, maybe, you know, I wish that, like, the kids could have been maybe more, like, gung-ho of, like, hey, we should try to fight this, but that's neither here nor there. And just, like, Grandma and Grandpa practically gave their kids everything, right? Like, paid for all of their colleges, kept the roof over their head if they ever had to move back home, you know. My dad went back to school when I was a sophomore in college. My dad went back to school to obtain his master's degree. Grandma and Grandpa paid for that, so he wasn't in debt with it. You know, they'd buy them new vehicles. Like, if they went on vacation, they'd pay for plane tickets. For my aunt's wedding, now granted, like, she was their only daughter, but, like, they paid for the entire wedding pretty much. I mean, my aunt is also now divorced, but at the time, right, prior to that, I think her husband at the time, and my grandparents all went on a trip to Israel and back together, and, like, Grandma and Grandpa paid for all of that. And, you know, they traveled the world, and they take their kids, and they just have done a lot. And so, like, now, right, like, the kids, my dad, my aunt, my uncle, like, their communication's not that great. They don't really talk to each other. Like, they're choosing, as far as I'm aware, like, for none of them to go into therapy. So whatever, like, hang-ups they might have with each other or with the death of their parents, right, is just not getting resolved, and communication has been really bad. So, like, my sister and I, you know, are basically told, like, oh, hey, my uncle met with a realtor the other day through a text message, of all things. And it's just, like, we need to have everything that we want out of the house by the beginning of January, ideally. But, like, I don't know. I mean, it's the holiday season, right? So, like, we're all busy. So, okay, so I need to make time to go to my grandparents, to also figure out, like, everything that I want or what realistically I can take back home that we have room for in the house, so we're not just, right, I just don't want it to be clutter. And then basically, like, whatever's not taken is just gonna get sold along with the house.
What would you do differently?
I would find a way to keep the house. I'd find a way to keep the house. I'd force the kids to fucking, like, all pitch in together and take care of it as a goddamn project.
And then what would they do with the house? Like...
I don't know.
Because that's a lot of money to tie up, right? It would probably cost $150,000.
Oh my god, I am not ready for that.
Fall to your death?
Yep.
No, oh, your phone saved you.
Yeah, it always does. I was not ready for the Mega Pidgey. Not at all. I didn't even realize that's where I was going. I was just wandering. That was awful. That was terrifying.
Like, let's talk through. Let's
So I get that, like, with the house, but I guess I thought, as long as I could remember, that one of the kids, right, whether it be Uncle Blaine, who unfortunately passed away due to COVID. I don't want that one. Or my dad or my aunt or uncle, that someone would just, like, would live there. Like, once the house was fixed up and everything, like, they would live there. Like, and it would just kind of continue on.
Well, that's an
until maybe the
why did you assume
grandkids.
That?
Because Grandma and Grandpa were just both very adamant of, like, this is their house. This is their family's house. Like, it will always stay in the family.
That's something they said a lot?
That's something that Grandma said specifically.
What if your mom or dad said that to us? What would we do?
For their houses?
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't matter for Dad because that's not a childhood home where he's currently living. I think my mom, right, her house is already willed to myself and Maddie, and Maddie and I would make the decision of whether we want to keep it and what that looks like or sell it. But she and I would make that decision together.
Is that not what your parents, your dad and aunt and uncle have done?
They have. I think it feels like it should be, and this is maybe me being selfish, it feels like it should be a little different because the grandkids are also part of that. They're not willed in the house, but they're still part of that family legacy, right? Like, as of now, Mom, right, my sister and I, we don't have any children of our own. So if, God forbid, and hopefully it doesn't happen again, it doesn't happen for a long time, if my mom were to pass away without Maddie or I having children of our own, right, for any grandkids, I think it would feel a little different choosing if we both chose to put Mom's house up for sale. Whereas, like, if one of us had grandkids and those grandkids were at Mom's 5 days a week, spent summers there, took the school bus, like, if Mom helped raise the grandkid, then even though her house is willed to both myself and Maddie, I think Maddie and I would be able to, though, have a conversation with our kids as well and say, like, hey, this is what's in the will, but we also want to know what you are feeling and thinking.
I hear you. I want to use a
and
word
figure out that solution.
I don't want there to be negative connotation to it. I don't think there's anything negative about this. You feel entitled to a say at the table because of how close you were with your grandparents.
Correct. And also because my sister and I did a lot for Grandma herself because the family asked us to in her final months with us.
Gotcha.
Right, like, you remember there would be a few days a week where I was staying the night with Grandma.
And that's part of where I think your sister
bringing meals over, and Maddie was too.
Take some space from the family,
and bringing meals over and helping her get to doctor's appointments and hair appointments and.
And I guess have you, because your family aren't the most direct communicators, have you had that conversation with them?
I feel like I have tried.
Is their answer like, hey, you get to take what you want from the house and that is enough kind of thing?
I feel like it's just kind of falling on deaf ears at this point. Like, I try to have the conversation directly, I think, with Dad. And I think it just kind of fell on deaf ears of... I felt like the response was from him, like, I guess I could understand why you feel that way. But I don't think he fully did.
Yeah.
And I think it just, it's not something that I want to keep rehashing.
Yeah.
Right? Because I can't make...
And it could be
it's like social media, right? Like, you can try to rationalize and present logic and solid arguments and all of that, but you can't necessarily change someone's opinion or change someone's mind.
Yeah, and what if we consider that you and Maddie have been heard, but you were just outvoted in this case? Like, if everyone in the family gets one vote. And part of the problem might be, unfortunately, no one in the family is in a financial position to buy everyone's shares of the house. Like, if we split the house up, what? Your dad, your aunt, your uncle, and your cousin?
I guess...
Like, 4 ways.
Yeah, but that. I don't know. I also am curious because... my aunt-in-law, right? So not my aunt by blood, aunt by marriage. Her father recently passed away. And I know that house where that property, will be is somehow, I'm sure, in the will. And I'll be curious, like, what she and her brother decide to do for that. And
but that might be a different financial situation.
It might be, but also, like, that's the other thing. Like, Grandma and Grandpa, right? My aunt and uncle live next door to my Grandma and Grandpa's house. The house next door is on Grandma and Grandpa's land. So, like, they bought that lot and allowed, and I think provided the money for my aunt and uncle to build the house next door.
Absolutely.
And now it's just like, but no one gives a shit about the current house.
They don't give a shit, or they just are incapable? Like, again, if you think about it, let's assume for a second the house is worth $400,000.
I think both can be true.
Okay, but let's say it's worth $400,000.
Okay.
If it's split 4 ways between the children, that's $100,000 each, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in order for someone to take ownership of the house, they need to either have $300,000 in cash or take out a mortgage for $300,000 in order to give the other kids, like, hey, I will take on the house and here is your share of the house. That can be a big... We just took out a similar mortgage. That's a lot of money. That's taking on... think of the mortgage payment I make every month. Like, that's taking that on in addition to everything else.
I get that, but I mean, would they have to, though, if the house is already paid in full?
Well,
like, Grandma and Grandpa weren't paying a mortgage.
No, I know that, but how does everyone get something and the same thing if not everyone is able to, like, someone needs to take control of the house to fix it up? How do you do that without everyone getting a piece? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not dismissing what you're saying.
No.
I'm just
I don't
through
think
the
that.
logistics.
I hear that.
I'm not dismissing it either.
Hey, Nate.
Hi guys.
Do you want to if you put your headphones on, Nate's on.
Hey, Nate. Hold on.
Hi guys.
Nate, you want to talk to us about your divorced parents?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I figured that might be the case. I was like, oh, they're spilling all the tea tonight.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, Hannah. First of
We're
all,
eating chocolates and talking divorce.
Okay, cool. I just picked up dinner, and I was like, oh, I should get home soon to like actually talk with them.
Oh, what are you having for dinner?
I just stopped by a Japanese place on the way home.
Ooh, nice.
Which, by the way, I dropped off a package for you at the post office. I think it arrives, like, probably not Saturday, but maybe Monday, so keep an eye out.
Okay, hold on really quickly. I'm going to put it on camera, but I need everyone to see. These are the chocolate-covered strawberry ones. So it's strawberry on top, and then it's chocolate on the bottom. And they're the best.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It is good.
My goal is not to eat any more Kit Kats for the rest of the stream because I did just eat 10.
I hear that. I think Kit Kats might be my weakness when it comes to candy.
Yeah, and like Japan has so many flavors.
Yeah.
Like, it was fun. We got the trifle bowl, the trifle tray, trifle jar. What do you call this thing? A vase? Is there such thing as a dessert vase?
A trifle dish?
Trifle dish. We got the trifle dish, and like for the pizza party, we were hanging out, chatting, and then there was just a big dish just full of assorted random Kit Kats that everyone got to like dig through. But your gift is actually because you weren't able to. Obviously, you're out of town. You weren't able to make it to the party. So that's what's being shipped to you.
Okay. Well, thank you. On all accounts.
You're welcome.
Not to do that. But
it was easy. If you remember, like we don't really souvenir shop like when we travel in general, but Japan made it super fucking easy to be like. It just was a reminder of like how much of an impact the country has had on like my childhood. They made all the things I like.
Right. All the nerd shit I'm into. It's all right here.
They knew that I liked plushies, so they were just like, oh,
yeah,
cool. This basic bitch. Yeah. Give her all the stuffed animals.
But yeah, so this is an interesting question, Nate. If you don't mind sharing, has it been communicated to you what's going to happen with your mother and father's houses when they pass?
So my dad has built his house out in Missouri.
Right.
He has recently sold it, and he has moved back now to Cincinnati.
Okay. So he sold it ahead of you. Yeah, you don't have to deal with sale or ownership. Or
no,
anything.
it was mostly that it was getting too big for him to like deal with it on his own because it's a pretty big house, but it's a lot of property.
Yeah.
And so he's like, I just physically can't keep up with it anymore. So he's back in Cincinnati and he's got his own apartment, and I guess that's that. Mom, I believe, will probably split the ownership of the house to me and Tom, and we can deal with it how we see fit.
Yeah, you two will decide.
Yeah. But Hannah, I hear you. It's very difficult and frustrating when you and others like you have a certain reverence for the house when the generation who's actually like got the reins handed to them doesn't seem to care as much.
Yeah, like they just kind of it feels like they just kind of squandered it away.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's definitely
frustrating.
It's tough. I can empathize with how you're feeling. The unfortunate reality is this is just a result of like 1,000 decisions that have been made over the past like 40 years, right?
What is that?
Like, it's someone talking on the other side of the wall.
No. The Pokémon.
It's flambe.
I don't know. Slurpuff. I don't like that at all. I don't like the name.
It's a dessert Pokemon.
I don't like the name of it. I don't like the look of it.
I don't love Pokemon that are food. There's a couple. I don't like any of them.
Yeah, they're a little. I won't say uncanny because that's not the right word. That's too like uncanny is when it's a little bit too human, but still far enough away that your brain is like, this is wrong.
It's like the onion one. I don't like the onion one.
Onion one.
Meditating one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Meditite?
Meditite, yes, thank you.
But he's got to keep it Meditite.
Oh my god. I think it's more so emotional now, I think, for both me and Maddie, again, because, like...
Absolutely.
We were asked specifically... Like, I remember it was a last-minute thing. My aunt and uncle, again, who lived next door and did a lot to take care of Grandma in her final months. Way more than they should have, and it was very generous of them. But I remember, like, back in January, earlier this year, right, getting a text message and, like, the family chat of, hey, we can't stay the night with Grandma. Can someone stay the night tonight? And it, you know, and I gave it a minute or two before replying because, like, my dad, who is the oldest son, and then my aunt, right, who's the only daughter, live closer, technically, than I do because we were downtown at the time. So I was waiting for one of them to offer. Neither of them did. It was crickets. They didn't say anything. So, I said, you know what, I can work. I was doing contract work at the time. I was like, I can work, or no, I wasn't. Anyway, I said I can, you know, pack an overnight bag and be up there probably in the next 45 minutes or so. And I was. And then from there, like, for the next few months, I created a schedule for the entire fucking family of, like, here are the days or the nights that work for everyone to do, just, like, even if they just do one night a week. And my sister and I would do, like, my sister was working full time, so she wasn't able to be there during the day, but she was like, you know, I can be there on the weekend and help take Grandma to her hair appointment on the weekends. And I said, oh, I can be there during the week and I can stay the night, you know, 2 or 3 nights a week during the week. And then my aunt was just like, I can only do one night a week. And my dad was like, I can only do one night a week. And even then it was like hit or miss with them sometimes. So that's also, I don't know, that's also where the emotional part of me is, because it's like you all specifically asked for help. Myself and my sister, the grandkids, like, helped your mom. Like, they helped the woman who gave you everything and taught you how to use a goddamn spoon.
And as far as we know, your aunt and uncle and dad had a good... There wasn't, like, abuse or... Like, there could be reasons where the kids are like, fuck you to your parents.
Maybe, but I don't think that was the case at all. I mean, were Grandma and Grandpa perfect parents? No, absolutely not. Like, I'm sure they had their misgivings,
but like everyone kept in touch.
Yeah, I mean, I think if that had been the case, like if it had ever been that severe, right, that awful for them, like I don't think my sister and I would have had as close of a relationship.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like your grandparents, like, they helped, even with Annalise, your youngest cousin, they helped raise
as a baby
her.
Like, I remember coming home.
Aunt's divorce.
Yeah, I remember coming home, and I was in high school, you know, but I remember coming home after school, and Annalise was, like, she was a baby. She would be waking up from her afternoon nap, and I would help Grandma. Yeah. With her.
So you feel frustrated, maybe resentful.
I will say, like, yes, there probably is some resentment there.
Because two people that were so impactful and loving and part of your life, you feel like, got screwed when they needed it.
Correct.
By the people that owed them the most.
Right.
Understandable. Definitely an understandable feeling.
Alright.
Is that, like, and that's tied up with the house stuff.
Yeah.
Is your thought something like, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but hey, you didn't do right while they were alive, but you can take care of their legacy, which is this home.
Yeah. Or the
what
house
happened
might be more
there?
representative of that relationship.
What happened to
what's up?
What's happening right now?
With what?
There's something attacking my pig from above.
Where? Where is your pig?
He fainted.
Was he attacking it from above, or was he just poisoned and died?
Oh, I bet he was poisoned. My bad. I didn't realize.
He's having a bad day.
Let's see. Oh, I missed a bunch of chat. Cheryl, hello. Was here for a bit, but combo is heavy, so didn't want to interrupt with TTRPG questions.
So you're fine.
We talked about TTRPGs on Monday when Tom and I were doing Metroid Prime. I don't know that you've done anything major. Hannah played a Dragon White Spire Peak, but
last Sunday.
Yeah, that's about it.
We did a lot of fighting with some ghosts and we almost got our asses kicked.
Yeah, you survived a TPK. You avoided it. Let's see. Guns Pony, that's tough. Rathlerosa, Dr. Cameron in the house. I don't think I'd be a very good therapist.
No, not at all. And I say that with all
yeah.
the love in my
I
heart.
say that with all the love in my heart.
You would not be a good therapist.
I say that with all the observations I've made of you as a child.
Yeah.
Right.
An adult.
I am a solution provider and orderer. Like, I recognize that's not the skills a therapist can need. I would give someone a plan to fix their life and hold them accountable, but not in a way that... Yeah. Look, I've talked to Hannah about this, and I've talked to Max about this too, which is why I know I'm not a good therapist. I'm like, look, you can be depressed, but you can also, like, get your tasks done. If the choice is being terribly depressed in a dirty home and being terribly depressed in a clean home, go do the clean. It's not gonna fix anything.
Yeah.
But get your shit done. There, bud. No, I know. but that's what I'm saying. We all recognize that, like, that's not my skill set. That's okay. Not everyone needs to be good at everything. Shanice, yo, what's going on in here? Oh, my parents' generation probably also, so her parents and aunts and uncles.
Yeah.
Also split up my grandparents' estate. The money helped them with a lot of stuff. I think it is what they wanted. So that's
what your parents wanted or what your grandparents wanted?
I mean, it was what her parents wanted because that's what they did. I'm assuming the way to read that is it's what her grandparents wanted. That, hey, these are my children, and I want to provide for them even in death. Oh, fuck!
Yeah. They just want their kids taken care of, whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
Which, I guess at the heart of it all, that is, that's great. That's fine.
Yeah, it's I think
having resources for a house, then great. But if it's just the cash from the house, then so be it.
Yeah, it's and we're none of us are parents, as far as I know. Nate, you and Abby.
As far as I know, it'd be surprised to me too.
So none of us are parents, and I claim none of my bastard children. They, like, being that I'm gonna talk out my ass for a second. I assume that being a good parent involves killing your ego a little bit, in that there's going to be this other person with it, and there are other this other personality that has their wants and desires and goals and dreams, and they will not necessarily align with your vision of what they want.
Yeah.
And recognizing that that's okay.
Yeah.
And for some people that can be fucking hard to do.
I think yes, but I also think I've seen the way that their kids have spent money or received money that was given to them for, you know, reasons X, Y, and Z. And
they're in a Pokemon too?
Don't agree with it. But
X, Y, and Z?
Yeah.
X, Y,
Well,
and
I
Z?
think that's also further proof that you can be the best parent you know how to be, and no matter what, at the end of the day, your kids are their own people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't own their triumphs or their mistakes.
Yeah.
Again, like that death of ego.
Yeah, that ego death,
hey,
for sure. Yeah.
you have done what you could. Hopefully, you've done the best you could. Hopefully, that's enough. But at some point, it's not you.
Yeah, I think it might not make you a successful parent. It doesn't guarantee success, but I think if your children can understand that you were acting in their best interest genuinely above your own interest as a parent, it makes it salvageable. If you guys can do the work to reconcile any sort of grievances you have as adults.
Yeah. Communicate.
You're not gonna get away with
love.
Yeah. You will traumatize your kid in some way, shape, or form, no matter what your intentions are. It's just
right.
You know, you're human. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna have bad days, whatever. But I think if your kids recognize, you know, or at least feel it that you've tried your best and you love them genuinely, and you're not making it about you at any point, I think that lets them understand that they can. It allows them to love you for who you are and not what they wish you to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that, again, two-way street.
And that's a huge, like, again, we like to make fun of me for my Leave It to Beaver
general reasons.
Story. But like, one thing my parents were super successful about, I never doubted their love for me, and I think that gave me a lot of confidence, and it avoided a lot of anxiety that I see other people. Like they made a strong difference between you can jump.
I'm trying.
No? Is there a button to press to jump? Oh.
I just have to like hit it at the right
fall damage?
angle.
No, you can't take fall damage. Your phone saves you. It like turns into a parachute. But like I understood at a young age the difference between love and approval, and I knew I always had their love, even if I didn't always have their approval, and I was okay with that. And some of it's my personality, that, like, I didn't crave
You are kind of a dick, yeah.
Yeah.
That's your official alignment in the D&D scale, kind of a dick?
Yeah. Let's see, Shanice, what Cameron said, grandparents wish. Okay.
Okay.
Cheryl, boo, Cameron, bad Pokemon joke. You know what? Nate got it, and that's... Sometimes you just gotta play to an audience of one.
Yep.
Gonna play Metroid again or Monster Hunter on Monday? I think Tom and I are fully on the Metroid Prime train. I don't even know. I think the Title 4... Yeah. So maybe we'll try and do a Monster Hunter thing. We'll see. If Danny doesn't play, maybe we'll be set up to do... Because I do want to do GOG. I want to do GOG. But we'll have to... Fire makes...
I'm on board.
Spiderwebs?
Well, it was all tangled up.
Fire on thermal heat untangles spiderwebs. Sure. Whatever. Has this been helpful at all? Talking through things?
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, so I think part of this is just like the grief. You got to go through grief, and it's not just of your grandparents' death, but also of, and I want to say this delicately, your parents, the adults, because you're one of them, but not that generation.
Right.
That generation's, they are people with their flaws and strengths, and they might have more flaws than most, and they are not maybe who you thought they were when you were growing up.
Wish them to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, it's Chin. No, that's not Chin Chow. It's Whirly Squirrel. Squirrely Whirl. Squirrely Whirl? Or maybe they would call it Squirrel,
really?
where it's like SQ and then WHIRL.
All right. What is Jesus?
And yeah, obviously that's a process. And like Hannah was saying earlier, like I think you are seeking out a therapist to help you work through some of that emotional stuff. And I advise that to everyone. Friends, family, loved ones, strangers. If you're struggling, you want to put the X, like you can press the trigger like to target something, like when you do in a Pokemon battle. There you go. Now throw. There you go.
Emolga.
Oh.
I thought you were maybe just making shit up
I
over
was.
there.
I was trying my best to guess it because I was like, it's a squirrel and it flies. Maybe it's like a squirrel that goes on a whirl. That's how they named. Nate, I'm not like crazy off base here, am I? Like, if you saw a flying squirrel Pokemon,
it's either a pun or it's a reference or it's a play on
combination
words.
of yeah. Like I have no idea what Emolga is actually kind of a bad. Look up Emolga. If you're home.
It's the flying squirrel, right?
Yeah, but like for some reason, Emolga makes me think of fire.
Like emulsion, like immolation. Sorry,
yeah. But I think Emolga is a Pikachu clone. It's like an Electrics.
I believe so. Yeah.
I don't know what generation of. I guess it's from X and Y because that's what this like world of this game is.
Hey, buddy.
What are you working on?
I'm just doing random stuff.
Gotcha.
Killing time.
You don't. If you want to fast forward time, you can always.
I know I can.
Okay.
I'm aware. Are you saying you're bored?
No. I'm just checking in.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the conversation a lot.
Here I go.
But yeah, Pichu. Can you catch it?
I don't know.
Oh, it's probably chasing that kid.
Fuck.
I don't think you can catch it because it's not a wild Pikachu.
Damn it.
Or Pichu. Oh, that's cool. What conversation are those two kids having? Because they have two. It's I know Nate, you're like behind on because of the stream and we can't stream through Discord.
I'll be like 30, 40
but it's
behind.
a little girl with a Larvitar talking to a little boy with a bag on. So they both have like pseudo legendaries.
How they're gonna totally have kaiju battles when they get older.
Yeah. When I'm sad or bored, I bring out my Pokemon. Yeah, because being around Pokemon makes you feel all warm inside.
That's not the right voice to be saying that.
I've smoked 6 packs a day since I was 6 years old.
Oh my god.
I like to play with my wrestling toys and smoke cigarettes.
Well then, at least you have a hobby.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know if there's anything else to share, unless Nate, you've got any additional perspective you want to share on mortality, family, all that stuff.
Possibly if I give it a ponder.
While you're doing that, I guess the only other thing I'd say is like, it's totally fine to be operating from an emotional state. Logistically, I think it's like that's a place maybe to give a little grace that hey, their decisions that they've made for the past 20 to 30 years have resulted in them not being able to afford this house.
And I think like to an extent, Maddie and I understand that. Like we've talked about that. I think we recognize that, but I think it's still frustrating, like, overall, I think, just to see how it's being played out.
Yeah. I guess I have stuff to say, but it's really, I don't know if it'll be any help to you at all, just because it's not great what I have to say about the people that involve my life in this particular type of scenario.
It might be nice just to commiserate.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
You don't have to name names.
Well, I have no biological grandparents anymore. I have one step grandmother left, but anybody who's like actually, genetically related is all gone in that generation now. But the last one to go was a grandmother, and my aunt was very much you and your sister of that situation in her like final year. She was very much dependent on others. She wasn't ready to go.
And she sucked. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, she wasn't. I would say you ask anybody of any generation, anybody of that generation of my mom and aunt's generation of that family, not the best.
Yeah.
Not the worst, but certainly not the best. I think every one of them had a unique take on their problem with her, but plenty of the ones that espoused, family honor and respect for your elders were the first ones to try and put her in a home when it got inconvenient. And my aunt was pretty much the main caretaker of her, and the only reason why why my grandmother had any sort of quality of life while she was still alive.
She took on that burden.
She took on that burden, and she was the one coordinating. She was the one by default who was going to be there that night. She's also the one who had the time to do it, granted, but for all of that,
it's still a lot of work.
She has recently been uninvited, basically, to any of the other family gatherings on that particular side of the family. Like we're cool with her, but
is this an aunt I have met? I assume
you probably. I don't actually know. I'd give it a 50-50.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sort of like, I'm not surprised, but I am still disappointed that the people who basically excommunicated me and other family members like me for not being respectful are the first ones to try and put her in a home, and are the people to excommunicate the aunt, to which did the lion's share of the work, keeping said family member who we were supposed to respect alive and in best health that she could manage.
Right.
So I do actually sympathize and empathize to your let's say indignation.
Yeah, and it's like
situation.
It's not like, I mean, I'll be honest, there were times when I called all of them out when I was taking care of Grandma, of like, hey, you guys need to get in the boat and fucking row.
You're like acutely in it, yeah.
But
do this.
But also, I don't know. I think it was just like, I think I was just expecting a little more gratitude overall. And I mean, I don't mean like, oh, you need to take me to a fucking 5-star dinner.
Yeah, maybe
but,
acknowledgement?
Yeah, exactly. But like, a thank you.
Just,
would be nice.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. Oh, Bunnelby, I don't want to fight you, buddy.
I think just run away. The other side of that coin of the realization that most people aren't thinking about you nearly as much as you think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's very liberating, but in this particular case, it's very disappointing. Because they're in their own shit. They're not thinking about you. They're not acknowledging what you did or what you've been doing.
100%. Like, I know your complaints are mainly leveled at your aunt and dad, and they're struggling with other shit like that. Like,
are any of these shinies? How will I know if it's a shiny Mareep?
Don't they usually?
A shiny is a different color, and they might.
Yeah, they'll be a different color. Game. Don't they? At least in previous games with less going on visually, they had a little sparkle to them when you first encountered them.
All right.
Shiny Mareep is purple, like it's pink. Fur. Pink.
Oh, so it's just the colors of its evolution, one stage early.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not in defense of them, but of your dad and aunt, but I will say, if you've got a serious personal thing going on that you're trying to work through, your ability to look out further past yourself is very short while you're attending to your own shit.
Yeah.
And I can understand that too, but I don't know if that is the case. I don't know.
I do not know their situation, so I don't say that, but I do understand and have been in that situation myself. Or selfish by necessity.
This goes back to what we were talking about earlier, like different communication styles and different like if my family was doing something like this, I don't know that I would
Are you fucking kidding me?
Harbor much resentment, but I would feel totally fine distancing myself. Like I think I operate more similarly to your sister, where it's like, I'm not gonna waste my time with you people. And I think for you, you don't really work that way.
No.
Is that Maddie's stance on it?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah.
Okay.
Like she's
How do I get over there?
She's limiting her
buddy
exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like she's only coming over for Hanukkah for like dinner at our place so that she doesn't have to spend too much time with the family.
But she's not gonna do
Are you hosting then? I'm assuming.
Yeah, we're hosting Hanukkah this year.
You're really putting that house to use, man.
Yeah.
Good on you guys.
Well, hopefully
cool
we've got our dining table by then. That's the big one. We've got a
No. Damn it.
You can come back and do it. You can use the bench, I think, to skip forward and do it again. I thought you have one. Do you not have a Pichu?
I don't remember what I have or don't have.
Yeah, you have it already, I think. I'll send you pictures. I'll put pictures up on the Discord as soon as
yeah, man, please do.
It arrives.
Oh yeah, I do. We're fine.
But we're hosting Hanukkah and then we're doing Christmas Eve dinner. Maddie, I'd say she's in a wonderful relationship with a nice young man who I think has a better family dynamic.
Yeah.
So I think because she's feeling super frustrated with this side of the family, she's spending more time. And like she's still like, we're hanging out and doing stuff. But like if it's like a big family get together, she's like, oh well, I just rather
not and go somewhere else. It's not either it's a healthier group dynamic, or it is not mine, so I don't have to own it.
Right.
And just more fun in general. I think I've made no compunctions on stream about
it can be challenging for my family to like. It can be like pulling teeth sometimes just to get them to talk when they're all together.
The vibe is bad. The vibe's bad. It's
all very awkward.
It's a lot of things that are tough to hear. not a lot of like, you know how we do Small Win Sunday on our Discord? That's like, hey, even if life's tough, here's like something to celebrate.
Yeah.
No matter how. That's like what they need.
Okay.
It's tough. NoobTube, sup? Watching Game Awards happening now? No, I mean,
isn't what's his name, Obscura or whatever, gonna win?
Claire Obscura's probably winning everything. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Is there like a place to just see the winners? I assume it is. I'm assuming that. I kind of called it because Claire Obscura has indie cred, even if I don't view it as a real indie game, and it's very good. It is very good.
But it is a new studio, right? So it's like not indie.
It's a new
sort of
studio,
indie.
yes. 2025 Game Award winners.
Results. Current results.
Donkey Kong Bonanza won Best Family Game. That's like that's kind of
no one.
It's such an industry thing. It's like the Oscars where like certain categories like Target. Wait, hold on. Did winners are highlighted in bold face?
Oh God!
Did Donkey Kong Bonanza win Game of the Year?
Really? Wait.
Yeah, we were just like clowning on the Game Awards, and now like, did you hear my voice like change? Like I'm instantly like, hold on.
Yeah, did they pull the rug out from everyone?
Why is that there? Why is that a thing?
The Game Awards 2025. I'm on the Wikipedia page, so I'm looking for like a source.
Yeah.
That's an upset. If that's true, I did not expect.
Yeah, I was banking on Obscura making the rounds basically.
The Game Awards 2025 winners list. Alright, these are just nominations. Maybe we're not there yet. I think that might just be people like fucking around. I'm not gonna worry about that. So let me find, while you guys are chatting, I'll find like a live Game Awards 2020.
So Hannah, what's your favorite Pokemon of this game so far, of this generation? Or do you have a favorite at all?
Yeah.
No.
Of this game?
No, I don't have a favorite of this game.
Okay. What about the opposite? What is one Pokemon you're just like, oh, fuck this thing?
I don't like Trubbish.
The garbage one?
That's fair.
I can't imagine why. I will say I am acutely in a Pokemon phase right now. I don't have any of the recent games. I think the most recent game I have is like Y, I believe.
Okay.
But my brain is like, you could be doing a Pokemon game right now if you wanted.
Do you have a Switch 2?
I do have a Switch 2.
Ooh.
If you have a Switch 2, I would recommend... Oh, is that shiny? I think that is a shiny Marie.
Yeah, it's a pink one.
If you have a Switch 2,
Pidgey.
I would recommend Scarlet Violet. If you only had a Switch 1, it runs like ass on the first Switch. But I've heard they've made improvements for the Switch 2.
Oh, okay, because I won't lie, I was surprised you'd recommend them, because, I mean, granted, I have not had my ear to the ground in a long time about Scarlet and Violet, but last time I looked, they were really
We played it for like an hour, and then I returned it. Yeah, it's... I don't know that it's like... I don't know that it's an incredible experience, but it is now serviceable, basically. So if you want to like check out the newest one.
Okay.
But honestly, this, like, I'm enjoying Legends ZA. I think a little more than Hannah is, but I'm still vibing with it.
So is this sort of a hybrid between like the Let's Go games and the traditional mainline games?
No, this
like
is Legends. The Legends series is its own thing where it's action battling. There's a live real-time action system, and I actually really enjoy. It makes it engaging in a way that I haven't found Pokemon in a while.
Dynamic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this is all pre-show. Get me to the actual
So it's part
show.
mainline and part Pokken tournament.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ivysaur can evolve.
The Free Shepherd world premiere trailer. I'll watch that later. Rise again.
Hey, is there Pokemon involved in that? What you're reading right now?
No, what do you need?
Cool. Ivysaur can evolve.
Ooh, let's evolve Ivysaur. What could it evolve into? Do you remember a time when we didn't know what Pokemon evolved into? That was like a golden, when it was like, oh, what's it gonna turn into?
Dude, I remember
Venusaur is so cool.
when Missing No actually showing up on my screen confirmed that the Triforce is possible in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? That whole era of like
it opened up the world.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
'Cause that kid on the playground who was like, "Oh, if you use strength 100 times on the truck, it'll move." And
best adaptation. All right, so best adaptation goes to The Last of Us Season 2. That's fine. I don't care. Oh, the awards are just starting. So Clear Obscura got best indie.
But you said it's not an indie?
I don't view it as an indie. I think indie should be defined by a budget, maybe, but it's really just defined by if you're tied to one of the major publishers, which there are massive studios like Supergiant Games is an independent studio. Hades 2 should not be considered an independent game. It would be like if, like, in a sick way, but the way they currently categorize indies, Nintendo could be an indie because they self-publish. Is that like...
Okay, yeah. Maybe it needs to be like a certain category of like business, like it's a medium.
Yeah, like a
business model.
Yeah, I think it would, especially with the way like AAA games are now really just defined by their budget. It would make sense to me to split games up by budget. Like, here is the best $10 million game. Here is the best $50 million game. Here's the best $100 million game. There's no category bigger than that because games shouldn't cost that much to make. In that sense, Clear Obscure would kind of dominate because their budget, I think, was like $20 million. It is really impressive what they managed to put together.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, with what I've, again, not very well versed on the current climate of the gaming industry, but it gave me the same vibes as how Larian Studios did, like, the whole landscape shift with Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you mean we don't have to compromise on games?
It's a reminder that, like, and like, money doesn't buy quality of experience. Yeah. And that, like, as AAAs have homogenized,
is useless.
And everything is like open world, like, whatever,
stop trying
nonsense.
To cater to all
it's
graphics.
Like,
you can do something cool.
Yep, do one thing and do it well, and that people like that more.
Yeah, and switch it up the next time around or something, or have 2 different projects going, or I don't know. Commit already.
Let's see what else is new. Yeah, I'll catch up on the Game Awards after the stream probably. Oh, we never talked about this. I made this as a special topic because we didn't talk about it last time. Okay, so I know we've been not shutting up about our Japan trip, but I want to talk about one more thing.
I haven't heard much, so tell me.
Okay, so we went. There are Pokemon centers throughout Japan. It's the Pokemon store they call a Pokemon center. They have plushes. They do different plushes based on different centers, so that no store has all 1,000 whatever Pokemon. Oh, is that Wartortle?
I think it's like 1,010, 1,015 or something.
Yeah. But if you go to the different centers, you can eventually get all of them.
Okay. That's fun.
Yeah. We went to the Pokemon Center. We went to like 4 of them, or 3 of them. The Pokemon Center in Tokyo DX, we went on a Saturday, and we witnessed the most impressive line management I have ever seen.
Oh, I did hear you saying that their queuing is unworldly.
So there's a line outside the building. Everyone has to line up single file, press against the wall. That's standard stuff. But then you get inside the building, there is a lobby, and you need to go up an elevator to the Pokemon store. The elevator fits 10 people. So the lobby can fit 60 to 80 people. They put everyone in 10-man blocks, like pike formations. You come in, and you go, when there's room, you come in from the outside line, a group of 10 comes in, and you block up in 10. And then there's 2 rows of 3 blocks, if you're following me. And then so on the north end is the elevator, then in the middle is a row of 3, and then behind them is a row of 3, and then on the south end is the exit. The middle block in the north end always goes into the elevator. So that's the block that goes in. Then that middle block, once it's empty, gets fed from alternating sides from the right and left blocks on that row. But then when a right and left block is empty, it gets fed and passed up from the middle block in the row behind, which gets filled out, or sorry, from a side block in the row behind, which gets filled out from the middle block in the row behind, and the middle block in the row behind is what people in line enter in as. So we were like, I mean, Hannah, they were like, it was like marching band like instructions.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome.
But it moved very efficiently.
Super fast.
You weren't just like herded around. You were conducted.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we were choreographed, and because of that, like we got in line. So the store opened up at like 10 a.m. or maybe 11 a.m. Or 10:30 a.m. We got in line at 10:25, and we were like, oh, we're gonna be in line for like half an hour before we get into the store. But then we got in the store before it opened. Like, they started feeding people in, and by like 10:29 we were in the store. And it was like, oh shit, that was really impressive.
It was real slick, yeah.
But yeah, Japan in general was a ton of fun. We missed you and Abby. We were doing a bunch of things where it was like, oh, this would have been really cool to do together.
Yeah, we were definitely thinking about you guys. We really wanted to go. It's just with the chaos that is happening right now. It was like,
yeah.
If you're about to move, like, that's super exciting.
Yeah. And we may have news on that.
Offline.
Yeah. Offline. Yeah. I'll let you guys know what's up.
But that's exciting.
That is exciting.
Yeah. So.
And then next year, hopefully, we can organize something. We're traveling less next year.
Yeah.
We're spending more money on house stuff.
I heard you guys were traveling less, but you're visiting more.
That's the goal, is to have the trips we do be more visits and hangouts and stuff. What is this? What is this little door?
I don't know.
So the only travel we really have locked up, I think, is we're going to Norway
in the spring
to visit Elle, which could be, if you wanted to coordinate, if you're up for it and it works in terms of time, it could be a group, because we're going to go visit Elle, and you don't know her super well, but you've like interacted with her a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's a good excuse if you wanted to.
Sure.
Plus, she really recommended, it's like, come here during late spring. Kids are still in school, but like it's when the country is like at its most beautiful.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will definitely put that on the radar.
But sometime in January I'll put out a hey.
Yeah.
We'll start planning. Here's the timeline. Here's the budget. Who's on board? And definitely something we like. So, what we learned traveling with Tanner and Emily, Tanner is at basically the same level of activity as us.
Okay.
What do you say, Hannah?
Yeah, definitely.
We average about 12 to 15 miles a day walking, not including working out. We did hiking. It was awesome. Emily needed a little more breaks and stuff, but she's very chill in that, when she's ready to take a break, that doesn't slow us down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas I feel like sometimes people we travel with are like, I need a break. Everyone needs to stop what they're doing. It's like, no, that's not. Oh yeah. That's not how it works. Yeah.
That's nice.
They a ton of good food. I basically ate a different thing for every meal. And most days, I think I fed myself in total for about $15 because of the way the yen works.
Oh, I love that so much.
Getting there was expensive, but the yen was very weak against the dollar. So once you were there, the cost was
weak against dollar type.
Yeah, the cost was very minimal.
Super effective. Yeah. There were moments to splurge. We did a teppanyaki place where we got some Kobe beef, from Kobe, which was awesome. And teppanyaki is what we call
hibachi.
Hibachi.
Okay.
We just used the wrong term for it for whatever reason.
Well, because we're Americans, we're dumb.
Yeah.
And then we did a Michelin star restaurant, which was more expensive, but it was the cheapest Michelin star restaurant we've been to. So that was awesome. And it was
we
a super
one of those
cool
on Portugal. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. It's a super wonderful experience. Yeah. And then.
Oh, really?
But other than that, most meals, like Emily, I think had the most taste and texture aversions. So she was trying to eat pretty similar to an American diet in Japan. So a lot of red meat, that sort of thing. So if she picked a place, it was generally on the more expensive touristy side. But I'm a grimy little goblin that I think I found some of. I think not to like suck my own dick off too much, but I'm pretty good at finding holes in the wall to insert said penis. And I think Japan was like so easy to do that in.
Okay.
Like, right, everywhere we went was kind of an incredible mom and pop.
Yeah.
Like this 900-year-old grandmother has been making like one dish or two dishes, like a pork rice bowl and a curry udon. Those are the only two things she makes. You gotta order, and she's gonna lose your ticket, and then she's gonna yell at you about it. But she's so sweet, and
Just
the
like
food
my
And her
is
food
so
is awesome.
good. Yeah.
Speaks little English.
When I say yell, she scolds me in Japanese, and I'm like, yes.
I guess my
Do
main
it harder.
question is- So I guess my main question is, would you say that the most unsafe neighborhoods were still safe by universal standards, or were they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The sketchiest place
you
we
guys
went.
take the fucking bait. I remember listening to a stream you guys did where you guys took the bait.
No, Nate's
bait you
got
again.
it right. That heavier doesn't mean heavy. No, Hannah doesn't remember, I think.
No.
That's his
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Oh, that one.
That's why.
Oh my
Hannah,
God.
If Hannah held on to every single time we gave her shit about stuff, we would be murdered.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah. I mean, you
and we would
basically
deserve
gotten the
it,
lowdown of Japan. So next year we're doing Norway. We don't really have any other travel planned.
We were talking about Paris or France, at least for our anniversary.
Yes.
But that won't be
That's a
till
good one.
September.
Yeah.
That's much later in the year.
We've had a trip prepped for that. So not that I'm not trying to invite us on your trip, obviously. But
I mean,
if
you
guys
can. Why
need
not?
What I mean to say is we've done a lot of research for a trip already. So if you want to share notes, we've got stuff for you.
I feel like we've done that before. Have we traveled with people on our anniversary and then just taken and said like, hey, tonight we're going to go do our own thing?
Yeah, I think we have.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you where we went, but yeah, we
Hannah
have for sure.
We swing.
Oh my god.
Dibs on Cameron then.
Oh, I remember Halucha. I liked
of no one.
Halucha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Halucha's great. I mean, Emily was doing the same thing the entire trip. Like,
What do you mean?
yeah, Tanner and I,
oh yeah, your love affair with Tanner as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God
I'm
damn
just
it.
a man slut.
We've established that earlier in the stream tonight. Yes.
Yeah. Have you done your holiday party at work yet?
No, that's not till like end of January, just because we have people who are like out of town for a while.
Gotcha. We did
typically
ours.
try and save it for January.
We did ours last night, and I think
Damn.
it was a lot of. What did you think of it, Hannah?
I enjoyed it.
It was a pretty good. It was at the Oasis, so I had like prom flashbacks.
Yeah, I was gonna say that feels very high school to me. Like
I was
in the
like,
best
I
way.
fingered
It's
a
a very
girl
nice
in this
area.
bathroom.
Oh my god.
And she wasn't even my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it was cool. Darius came into town for it, so we got to hang out a little bit.
Poor Darius. He is just traveling nonstop.
Yeah, it's funny
Because he was in Knoxville.
Say it again.
Oh, I was just saying, does kids even recognize him?
Yeah, they
He's been
do.
out of the house for so long. Okay.
No, he's pretty good. I think he's gotten older and he likes being home with the kids. So his vibe, like, about extended travel is very different than it was 5 years or 10 years ago.
Yeah.
He was like me, where it was like, fuck it, like I don't need to live in a house, like it just needs to be a box to hold my stuff and just he can't hack that anymore. But he basically my dad has been babysitting the grandbabies while Darius has made the rounds at the various holiday parties at different locations, which has been funny.
So he's a far cry from the guy that I randomly saw jetting around downtown Cincinnati on a scooter and just gave me the "what's up" nod. When I wasn't expecting to see him ever.
Yeah, that's about right. There was good food. There was a little quiz that Hannah got excited about, but the speakers weren't quite good enough for us to like hear all of the quiz.
Okay.
It was good to catch up with people and like see them outside the work environment. I think we've got a pretty good like company culture.
It seemed like you did.
I'd say that
it's just on cult.
Yeah. I'd say that one thing for me is the leadership was doing like awards and they couldn't make up their minds between like they pitched it as funny Dunder Mifflin The Office style Dundee Awards. But like too many of them did very genuine appreciative awards. So like the ones, it was funny because like one of them even said it like
you're getting a heartfelt.
The ones that did roasty style awards were like, well now I just look like an asshole. Like
you should feel bad.
Yeah, it's like we all agreed that these were gonna be funny. It was great.
Oh man, that
in itself was a really funny moment, but it was just like you could tell like a little bit of semi-panic after like someone was like, yeah, like you helped so much and I appreciate this so much, and someone was like,
you're like a son to
you
me.
Always get second in the chili cook-offs. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
Great.
In and of itself, it's sort of a meta level roast in and of itself.
Yeah. The only other thing I have topics from this week is that my dietitian wants to know why Hannah's trying to murder me.
No, what are you watching? Because I was going to say what I've been watching.
Oh, you want to just skip over that part?
Because you already mentioned that. And we all disagreed.
I don't know that they all disagreed.
We agreed to disagree.
Remember, if I die, Hannah did it. And the murder
I'm not
weapon
doing anything,
is
though.
her not cooking enough fish and too much red meat.
Got it.
No, I'm working on like Japan. I was just eating so much fish, and it was awesome. And I've learned like basically Hannah and I got to figure out we're gonna do traditional Japanese breakfast, which is like miso soup, a little bit of rice, and a piece of mackerel. And this nod right here, this is motive. That's motive right there.
I'm just not a fan of Japanese style breakfast.
Well, that's why
your gal likes her yogurt and granola.
The question is not what you're a fan of, it's how much time you want to have left with your husband.
Because if you don't
My
agree,
cholesterol.
Number 3 for sure.
No, just a heart attack. Out of spite. But no, overall, it's like I had a dietitian appointment today. Things are looking good. It's like that. She was basically prepping me for like, hey, like it's getting colder. Like you are still running and you're walking, but recognize like if you're tracking steps, you're gonna get less in a day just naturally because there's less sunlight and it's cold.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna be eating a little more, just try and be mindful. So this is where like, hey, I just ate 10 Kit Kats. I don't need to have any more today.
I'm very
and
proud
that
of you.
is a small victory I am learning to celebrate instead of like being frustrated that I did eat 10 mini Kit Kats.
But you also, what's today? Thursday? You did also lift weights today.
Yeah.
You've worked out, I think, every day this week.
Yeah. I'm like I've spent.
We've eaten healthy.
Oh, go under it. That's where.
We've eaten healthy this week.
Yeah. Kind of. I mean, we ate a lot of pizza this week.
Yeah, but still, it was handmade pizza. You know what I mean? Like, we're able to pick and choose the toppings. We made
no,
the
we
dough.
did.
Like,
We did have a pizza stone. It broke.
it broke.
It's my fault. I was making pizzas. I was in the zone. It was a party. It was great. I got gluten-free crust. I made the regular crust, regular dough by hand. But
We had
I
to
got
get a
gluten-free
frozen
crust for
gluten-free
Kristen,
crust.
which I'm more than happy to do. I want everyone to eat and enjoy the food. I didn't think that the instructions on the pizza, the frozen crust, said it doesn't need to go on a stone, put it on the rack. I didn't do that. I was like, oh, let me just stick it on the stone. And the thermal imbalance from a hot stone and the frozen crust, I think, crack propagated and just concentrated. I was just an idiot. That's all.
You weren't an idiot. You just didn't know. It's okay.
You just forgot how physics worked.
Yeah. But yeah. Okay, you want to talk about what we've been watching?
Yeah, what's on your list?
Anything good?
We've been watching all the same stuff. Yeah, Nate, what's on your list?
Necessarily. What did you say? You wrote Polar Express and Red 1.
Oh, and
for Christmas movies.
I should add Little Shop.
I watched Polar Express the other day too.
The Shop Around the Corner.
What do you think?
What
do you think of Polar Express? Are you like okay with the I still view Polar Express, Scrooge, and Beowulf as like Uncanny Valley. I'm not quite comfortable with it.
For a second, I was like, what do these three films have in common for Christmas? What does Beowulf have to do with Christmas?
I'm pretty sure there were Christians in Beowulf.
Right? Aren't they all pagan?
Well, I think part of the story is about how Christianity takes over like Denmark. I thought. Am I misremembering?
I never watched Beowulf. I didn't want to.
Reading between the lines differently than everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the Polar Express was definitely in that era of Uncanny Valley a little bit, especially since half the cast is Tom Hanks in a wig.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
I did not realize that before.
Face. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mandark is in there, and I'm sorry, that voice doesn't fit anybody else except Mandark.
That's who that is. Thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
I like, for the life of me, I was like, God, why do I recognize that voice? I've heard it elsewhere.
Yeah.
It is a great voice. It is an iconic voice. It is only Mandark, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It just is. I think I saw that dude in a live-action film once, and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't finish this.
Yeah.
This isn't what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've only watched the Polar Express a few times, and they're like years in between.
Yeah.
And I always get I always had the idea of like, okay, they're on the Polar Express, but it's a magical like Hogwarts style like train. It's, crazy shit happens, but it's probably more like a theme park ride where everything was under control and they had the means to escape and deal with the danger and whatever. I watched it again recently. I'm like, no, that conductor is like losing his fucking mind.
He doesn't give a shit.
Like, he doesn't give a shit, but like at the end, he like when they arrive in the North Pole, he is like shook with all the shit that just happened.
That and the engineers, everyone is like, oh shit, we should not have survived.
Yeah, and they just have 24 small children on board who they abducted. Like, let's be real, they abducted them from their neighborhoods.
Yes.
They didn't. I don't see any permission slips for the field trip.
Do I have to go in the building?
So yeah, I don't know.
Parents were not notified.
Yeah. Granted, I watched this and I wasn't sober when I watched it, so I had a great time. But I wasn't really focused on the uncanniness of everything. I was just like, oh, hey, the elves have an Aerosmith band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Because that elf looks horrendous.
Yeah, I forgot that Aerosmith had a cameo in it.
A cameo, yeah. But they also captured their faces, and it's like, no, that face doesn't work for humans or elves. It's a goblin face.
Yeah.
Drugs are bad, kids. So yeah, it was a good time.
Where
I watched that. I watched Christmas Story, and I watched.
Where are we trying to get to?
Christmas Vacation, all in like one night.
I watched.
Oh, nice.
I watched. I haven't watched A Christmas Story yet. I did watch Christmas Vacation over the weekend.
Yeah. I learned that Aunt Bethany, that was her last role before she died. The last movie she ever did.
And she was she is the voice.
She was the voice of something
of Betty Boop.
Yeah, the original Betty Boop.
She's
voice
the
actress.
OG Betty Boop. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I love that. That makes me so happy to know.
It was funny. So when Grandma was still alive, I think it was one of the last Passovers we did with her. And Passover is like one of the shittier Jewish holidays where you all sit around the table and you read from the Haggadah, which is a prayer book, and you eat certain foods, and you remember the plight of the Jews leaving Egypt. So anyway,
the Exodus. Yeah.
At one point during the Haggadah, there was a moment where we all take turns reading it. There was a moment where someone said, we say the blessing, and I just immediately out loud, I was like, the blessing, grace, and I go, oh, she died a long time ago, dear, and like my aunt and uncle fucking lost it, like, as everyone's trying to do like this serious moment, and they just fucking lost it.
Yes, I love that.
Oh, it was good.
That's the kind of family traditions you need. That's the good shit.
Yeah. You gotta, like...
And then, yeah, we started to watch Red 1, but we haven't finished it yet. Just because it's not one that we've ever seen.
It was funny in moments.
We're literally only, I'm literally
Rock
only
Santa's
30
bodyguard.
minutes in. We're like 30 minutes into the film.
Okay. I am now vaguely remembering the premise of that movie.
Conceptually,
I also forgot you guys were now the couple that watches movies in installments, even if it's a single movie.
Oh my god, Hannah's like that.
What do you mean?
I hate it.
We're gonna watch it like a half an hour at a time, and we'll come back to it.
You'll pause a movie, like you will stop watching a movie and then pick it up later.
Well, the only reason we did that is, because it was getting late and we were gonna get ready for bed, and then I haven't started it again. No, because you haven't been there.
No. Let me try again.
Okay, try again.
My preference would be to not. If there's a chance we're not gonna finish it, I don't want to start a movie. I hate it. I have a visceral reaction to stopping a movie. Like TV shows, I'm fine. Like they're meant to be in installments. But I don't want to, like, stop a piece of media before it's, like, proper time to end, if that makes sense.
No, it does.
This has been a thing.
I'd rather not do that either, but I feel like you keep us so busy.
No, I know. Like, that's why I just don't watch stuff. And that's... and I recognize, like, that's not fair to you. So, like, I'm not asking for any change. I recognize that this is a thing that makes me deeply uncomfortable that I'm going to put up with because I'm okay. Yeah. I'm okay with it because you get to enjoy an activity together. But then we did watch The Shop Around the Corner, which is, I would call a Christmas movie, and is a Christmas classic that I don't think many of our generation has seen. It was made in 1940.
And it's what You've Got Mail is based from.
It's based off
yes.
of, yeah. I was like, that's the first thing that came to my mind when you said Shop Around the Corner. I was like, oh, the bookstore. Got it.
So it's got the same main actor as It's a Wonderful Life.
James Stewart.
Oh, Jimmy Stewart, yeah.
Yeah, he's in it.
All these kids.
It's
It's a Wonderful Life. That's the other one that we watched recently.
Yeah,
we watched that one.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like watching like the same movies over and over, so that's where I've
You're on rotation.
Let's go Pikachu. Let's go Dynamo. Dean Formo. So that's where I've been like hunting for like, this is a classic movie that we haven't seen. Yeah, Shop Around the Corner, very good. I can see how it's like held up as a classic over the years. Who is that girl? Not like a real person, but the poster girl. I guess we're about
That's
to find
Canary. That's who my next... That's the live streamer that Naveen is obsessed with. And that's who my next... You're not listening. You're imagining a porn situation with her right now, so it doesn't matter.
Of course he is. He's awake.
I've just, like, immediately lost him as soon as he asked and I started explaining, and just, like, the eyes have glazed over, so I'm talking to a wall.
Well, Cameron, I'll have you know that I watched our date night movie the other night on a whim.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh, and it's still a great movie.
Casablanca?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it is fucking... Great I mean, it's a classic.
I was just making dinner, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch a movie. And then Abby was in the office, so she wasn't even, like, a part of the equation. She's like, yeah, call me when when the food's ready. I'm doing something right now. I'm like, cool. I got complete control. I'm going to watch fucking Casablanca, man.
Nice.
Great movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying going back and watching some of these, like, older movies that, like... I don't need to, like Nate, or not Nate, Spencer and Andy really watch, like, some weird, obscure art house shit. I'm down for a couple of those every now and then. I don't need to, like, go through the catalog and watch all those. But I like the ones that are, like, considered great films that I just never watched because they were old.
If you're looking for classics and Christmas movies, I would recommend White Christmas.
I love White Christmas. I watch that every year.
Is that so? You got to remind me a little bit. Is White Christmas with the two sisters?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then the other one is
Holiday Inn, but we don't watch that one because it's racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't see what the answer, what the question was. Canary is crazy good at falling block puzzle games. Head to the check area if you think it's true or false.
I forgot the question, but I'm just happy. Hold on.
No, fair enough.
Okay.
I'll let you guys do your trivia.
Time's up. Let's see who got it right.
But
you guys
Cameron,
watch The Rev ever?
No, I watched The Preacher's Wife on the plane back from Japan though. That's still a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. Well, if you like Dennis Leary at all, or even just like a funny, argumentative movie, watch The Ref. It's really good.
Will do. I'll put it on the list.
Mm-hmm. Could do Miracle on 30.
I fucking hate that movie.
Oh, I like that movie.
Which one? Both? You hate both of them, or just the one, or
Miracle on 34th?
Yeah, there's an original and then there's a remake.
Oh, I just hate the premise. It's fucking stupid. This is God. Okay, I guess to chat. I am not an edgy atheist. I am an atheist, but I've grown up, and I'm not like a militant atheist the way I was when I was younger.
He's not an asshole atheist anymore.
But
he's just a chill.
Miracle on 34th Street, I think, encompasses all the stupidity that surrounds faith to me. The whole trial about Santa Claus is all about like the prosecutor's right. We should be making judgments based on evidence, not vibes. Santa Claus should fucking rot in jail.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Well, also Die Hard. You could watch Die Hard.
Die Hard's a good one.
We have not watched Die Hard yet this year.
And then
I want to check out,
classic.
In terms of classic, Meet Me in St. Louis.
I was just about to say that one.
I have never seen that one.
Yeah, I've never seen that one. I've heard it's very good.
That's one of my mom's favorites. Yeah. Gremlins. Technically a Christmas movie.
No, it's not. I had this debate last night during the trivia thing. It just happens to take place during Christmas.
Klaus.
Well, then in that case, then Die Hard's not one either.
No, because Die Hard is centered around the Christmas party. Gremlins is just like, oh, he happens to get it. No.
Sure.
Klaus is very good, but we don't have Netflix, and it's only on Netflix.
which Christmas Carol is your favorite? Because
A
definitely
Muppet.
Christmas Carol.
Yeah, Muppet
Okay.
Christmas Carol.
Agreed.
I would love
Muppet
for them
might
to
be the
do another
best.
Christmas movie.
I wish they would just do another, like, Muppet book adaptation. Because,
Yeah,
let's be honest, A
tried a
Muppet
while
Christmas
ago.
Carol is phenomenal. Muppet Treasure Island was also phenomenal. They should do a Muppet Pride and Prejudice.
A Muppet Pride and Prejudice. All right. So, okay. Fun question here. So, one of the main reasons why both of those Muppet movies you just cited were so amazing and successful because of the featured live actor.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, so Michael Caine.
They had really strong actors to anchor. Yeah.
So, who do you want to be the single live actor in your
I guess
movie?
I guess
points you can tell me what the story is. Like, what's
okay,
the
well,
story
if we do Pride and Prejudice, right, it'd be Miss Piggy, who would have to be, she'd have to be Lizzie Bennet.
Okay.
And I think you would not, oh god. Would it be
it's Mr. Darcy? It's Mr. Darcy, who is the one live actor, and it is Hugh Jackman.
Oh no, I was gonna go Tom Hiddleston.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Tom Hiddleston.
I think Hugh Jackman could have done it 10 years ago.
But he's probably a generation ago. Yeah, he's probably the
prior
generation. You're right.
I would
I'm thinking of him
you know what?
Australia.
I'd still say, like, you can do Tom Hiddleston, but I'd still say, like, Colin Firth hasn't aged that much. Like, you could bring Colin Firth back as the OG Mr. Darcy.
Okay.
That'd be funny.
I mean, I got nothing against the guy, but time has happened, okay?
Have we watched Sense and Sensibility yet?
Yeah, we did.
I would pick. So they did like they're doing like classics. Let's see. They did A Christmas Carol. They did Treasure Island. Nate, do you have one? I'm still thinking.
If I was doing a Muppet adaptation.
I feel like Swiss Family Robinson could be a good
that would be a fun one.
You've got a good like ensemble cast for the family.
I do have one. I want them to do an adaptation of The Matrix.
Oh my god.
In The Matrix, everyone's a Muppet.
Oh my god. Not. And then when they're out.
Yeah.
That's stupid. I love it though. I think one that could be fun is if they did the Swiss Family Robinson.
I think they could do the Three Musketeers.
That could be good.
I'm honestly surprised I haven't done that yet. Like, that feels like a movie they would have done.
If they did the Swiss Family Robinson, I think, unlike the others where you go the older characters, I would kind of want them to do, instead of the patriarch, instead of William, do Fritz, the oldest boy, and do Finn Wolfhard.
Ooh, okay.
Or Tom, Spider-Man Tom.
Tom Holland.
Oh, yeah. Tom Holland.
Tom might be a smidge too old for that role now.
Yeah, maybe.
But do like a dynamic young actor. Or maybe it's time for an actress. Maybe, you know what, Hannah and I mean, we all know Hannah's a huge misogynist. Nate, why don't you break that glass ceiling? Give us your story, but it's an actress.
Wait, keeping the movie?
Whatever the movie is, pick a classic book, but maybe it's an actress role.
Okay. Yeah, okay. This might ruin it, but we do Muppets, and it's Back to the Future. And it's Martha, not Marty, and you can see how creepy the role reversal is.
Where am I on right now?
Dumb.
You said you wanted dumb.
Well, I said pick a book. A book.
Oh, a book.
In keeping with
okay, let me think.
Christmas Carol and stuff. A book.
Okay. Let me think about that.
Maybe part of the problem is a lot of those old books are male leads. It's not our fault.
Yeah. Let's...
Ooh, The Secret Garden is a classic.
Oh, that's a sad one.
Now, is it a Christmas book or is it just a classic book?
Classic, right? Because Treasure Island is also a classic book.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we were sticking with the Christmas limitation because I was like, that's...
No. Doesn't have to be Christmas. Just a book. Ooh, we could do Phantom of the Opera.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, God.
Where Gonzo is the Phantom, because he's like a creepy little... Or Fozzie. Is Fozzie the Phantom?
No, Fozzie couldn't be the Phantom.
Fozzie can't be the Phantom?
No.
So if Gonzo is the Phantom...
Animal is the Phantom.
Animal could be the Phantom. Who would I pick as, like, the actress? I want a young actress who's, like, does have comedic chops.
Jennifer Lawrence.
She's not that young anymore, man. Jennifer Lawrence is
as old as we are, I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hannah's mouth is twisted in
I could see a gender swap and a Muppet universe for To Kill a Mockingbird.
Ooh, okay.
And you switch Atticus Finch for Attica Finch. And I'm thinking, like, you could do an Emily Blunt or an Anne Hathaway or a... shit, I don't know.
You know what? If you wanted a young comedic actress, Ariana Grande's actually got some pretty good comedic chops, I think.
Yeah.
She killed it as Glinda.
Yeah,
but she was
also
funny.
Like a skeleton person now. She doesn't look young anymore because she looks like a fucking bag of bones.
You don't know what what underlying health things.
I 100%. Women's bodies, their choices, healthy at any size, all that bullshit. I'm talking about making a picture here.
Oh, okay.
The kids, they want to see some Muppet meat on them bones.
Muppet Universe, gender swap, Fight Club, Florence Pugh as Tyler Durden.
Oh, Florence Pugh
would be good.
Pick. Florence Pugh could do a lot of Yeah.
Because she does have comedic timing.
Yeah, she does.
Like, I mean, and she can do action literally at the same time. Like, look at her in Thunderbolts. Look at her in Hawkeye. Like, literally, that's what she's doing the whole time. And it's super fun to watch.
What am I doing? What's happening right now?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
First time where you seem to possess a... Oh, you gotta like beat this guy before you can fight.
Okay.
Fair enough. Here's one that could be good. If we're talking about like classic books. I think that you could do what was Anne of Green Gables?
Oh, that's a cute one.
And there's a lot of room for comedy. I would pick Ayo Edebiri because I think she's a great comedic actress.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then her boyfriend would be Fozzie Bear because he's always like doing those little jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that could work.
That
and then like the Muppets would fill out like the rest of the town, right? Like.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I got it. Hang on, I gotta look up one more thing.
I was gonna say, like, the other thing that I've been watching is not related to Muppets or Christmas movies is Cameron introduced me to Primal.
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I started watching that, and then on my own earlier this week, I'm not very far into it. I think I just finished episode 3.
Wait, you've been watching Primal?
But no. I stopped watching Primal because you weren't around, but I started watching. I started watching
You've been watching Samurai Jack without me?
Yeah.
Samurai Jack.
It's really good.
Great cartoon. Great show.
So good.
Bill Lamar.
And God, we're not going to be able to do it, but when you finish the show, we need to play the game so you can see how the story ends.
Okay.
Oh,
because
you're gonna do that. Okay.
After this, it's canonical, right? The ending of the story goes through the game after the show ends, which I thought was very cute.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
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 Okay. I want to try.
I don't know how you did it. Yeah. Listen. Someone's gotta. If it's up to Nate and Hannah, they're gonna cast white male leads all day, every day.
Oh,
no, that's not true.
Someone's gotta speak up for.
Okay. All right.
someone's gotta speak up for women and minorities, and it's gonna be me.
It's gonna be you of all people. Okay, I've got one. Muppets universe, with a female lead. We're gonna do Frankenstein by Mary Shelley.
Oh yes,
that'd be a great one.
Subbing in Frankenstein's monster, with Jenna Ortega.
I mean, yeah, she does the creepy thing and stuff.
I think she's a natural fit. It may be typecasting a little bit, but if anyone could do it, I think she could.
Yeah. Speaking of, I still need to watch Del Toro. I like movie-wise, like we're in the classic Christmas movies like section, but like I haven't seen Zootopia. I haven't seen Predator Badlands.
Yeah, we do need to see Zootopia too.
Frankenstein. I haven't seen Wicked 2. Avatar is about to come out. I've just like fallen off that, but like it's just like, oh, I haven't had enough time. I've been mostly
building up my backlog of movies that I know I like and like acquiring like actual media and owning it.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right.
Anything else on the topic?
She has all electric type Pokemon.
Oh, have you been reading anything recently, Nate?
Yeah, very slowly and intermittently, just because I'm busy at the moment. But I've a long time ago I realized I've got a major gap in my like foundational fantasy sci-fi reading in my upbringing.
What's the gap?
I never read his Dark Materials.
Oh, okay.
So like Golden Compass, Subtle Knife, Amber Spyglass, never read them. Had a bunch of friends in grade school that did, and I just never got into them. And so I'm currently reading The Subtle Knife. I got through the first one pretty quick, but The Subtle Knife is taking me a while just because I am like only reading it every once in a while. But I'm about a third of the way done right now. And it's fun. It's great. I love it. We also started watching the show on, I think it's HBO Max. They have the show.
Yeah, it is.
We watched the first season, but now we can't watch the second season because I haven't finished the second book.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. So that's one thing I'm reading more on the lighter side. And then the other one that I'm reading a little bit here, a little bit there is A People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn.
Oh, I've read some of that. Not the whole thing, but I read most of it for an English class in college, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I got it on recommendation, and it's a really good perspective on the actual history of the United States that isn't so
whitewashed,
Anglican, Judeo-Christianified. You know, got a lot of good outside perspectives that don't look like me. So I'm really, really enjoying learning about that. And when I say enjoying, I mean horrified.
Yeah.
But glad I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, so yeah, great book to get if you're not quite sure what to do, if you're not like, you want to be a bit more politically aware in like the grander scheme of things, great place to start is that book.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Otherwise, I'm not really reading a whole lot right now, but, you know, keep me busy. What are you guys doing?
I just finished reading Bury My Bones in the Midnight Soil, or sorry, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, by V.E. Schwab, which is a vampire book, not a romance, a horror story.
Okay.
I want to describe, like, at a high level without spoiling stuff. Swap out. Go grass or water. It follows you watch someone lose themselves to their hunger over the course of the book, I guess is the way I describe it. They're a very, like, empathetic protagonist, but they aren't a hero, and it's a tragedy, horror tragedy.
Oh my god.
And you just see how, like, how power corrupts and how lack of accountability turns people into monsters. It's fiction, obviously.
I know you
really,
told me to swap out, but like,
you're doing your
this
best.
guy's like fucking
this guy's
killing
fucking
me.
shit up. And then in terms of playing, I really haven't played much this week, but I've been trying to get more Donkey Kong Bonanza in. And then I haven't played any more Metroid Prime 4 except for Monday, but I'm enjoying it so far. But there are some things that I'm seeing in it where I'm like, oh, like this. I prefer it the old way. Not that I like need every game to be the old version. But I get him. No. It's tough.
I mean,
he's really strong.
Probably gonna get me, but that's okay.
It's just more linear. I don't remember. You have not played any of the Primes, Nate, or have you played the first one?
I briefly played the first one.
Okay.
Not all the way through, but enough to get the idea.
It's one of those where, like, it's one of those where, like, if we bring player guides back, I'd love, because you played the original Metroid Zero Mission now.
Yes.
I'd love to take you through Prime at some point.
The Primes are not canon, but could be canon.
They are now canon. Metroid Dread made them canon.
Jesus.
Oh, interesting. Okay, good to know.
Yeah. And then Monster Hunter Wilds won't fucking open. You can, Mega.
Oh, it won't open?
I mean...
Monster Hunter Wilds gets stuck on compiling shaders. I was trying to do some hunting during a little bit of free time to try and prep for the next title update 4. And it just wasn't working out.
I gotta heal.
Pause.
Yeah. It'd be great if I didn't have all these goddamn cutscenes, but that's okay.
Wait, I think that's everything on the topic list. Oh, Mega Exadrill does look fucking dope, though. Pause.
Baby.
All right.
You're good.
Maybe it's worth doing a hyper potion.
If you were gonna design your own Pokemon, what animal would you pick?
Jesus.
Holy fuck! He just fucked us.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so sad.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay.
All right. If I were to design my own Pokemon, what animal would I pick?
Yeah, what animal are you basing it off of?
So I'm trying to think. We already have Feraligatr and we have Crocodile, but I am just down for more alligators.
Crocodilians? Okay.
Or I do an Allosaurus. I feel like we could get and like the funny thing about dinosaur inspired Pokemon is they don't have to be fossil Pokemon. Like I don't know that is Tyrant a fossil Pokemon?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay. Then maybe they do. Right? Are there? I guess I don't know the modern fossils.
Yeah, I think all of the dinosaur Pokemon are fossils.
Are fossils?
Okay. Yeah.
Then yeah, a new fossil type would be cool, and it's always got to be rock type.
At least partially, yeah.
I think because of what, like Allosaurus is represented. I do like big exaggerated mouth, kind of that hatchet-shaped mouth. And I'd go rock, dark, with a lot of steel type moves, maybe.
Okay.
Because like Allosaurus is known for being super aggressive, super fighty. Yeah, I think rock, dark.
Okay.
What about you, Nate or Hannah?
I wasn't listening to the thing.
Oh. The prompt is, if you were going to design your own Pokemon, what real-world animal would you base it off of?
I do some sort of cat. I feel like there aren't enough cats, and cats are the perfect predators.
What, I mean, the perfect ambush predator, sure. Maybe not the perseverance, like, distance predator. But,
I'm curious now, what are all
what kind of cat?
Pokemon?
What kind of real-world cat?
Meowth and Persian. You know Meowth and Persian, right?
Yeah. Jesus, dude.
And
Come on, Gyarados, you are killing me, dude. You're killing me.
Electabuzz is listed as a cat? That's not right.
No way. He's not a cat. He's like a vague reference to like an Oni or something. Or an ogre.
Yeah. Evolutions. I could see Evolutions being cat types.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, that Houndoom's fucking you up.
I know.
Water type.
I gotta get him. I'm trying, baby.
Mew and Mewtwo, apparently, because Mew's like based off a cat
He's
fetus.
killing me.
Raikou, Entei. No, these are literally legendary dogs. Skitty and Del.
They're more of a beast, but yeah, dog-cat hybrid for the Entei and the Suicunes and the Raikous.
Skitty and Delcatty are cats. Shinx, Luxio, and Luxray are cats. Glameow and Perugly, Purloin and Liepard. Litleo and Pyroar, that makes sense. Esper and Meowstick, sure. They're like cat people, but okay.
Yeah.
Litten, Torracat, Incineroar, yes. Sprigatito, Florigato, and Meowscarada. Okay. What would you pick?
I don't know. I was gonna say, like, since you still need a pack and we need to make pizza dough.
Call it a stream.
Is that okay?
Call it here?
Yes.
I've lost 2 battles now, so I think I'm hitting my limit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here's why Electabuzz is considered a cat. Because its original sprite was a beta Pokemon called Kotora, which was much more cat-like.
Okay. So he's just sort of like grandfathered in by default?
Yeah, I don't think that counts.
That's kind of, I mean, sure, but dumb.
Yeah, it's also like nothing to do with. It's just that Electabuzz replaced it as an electric Pokemon. But I don't think it needed to. Like, they're not related. I don't think they're related. But that's the argument people are making.
My pick would be the Great Crested Nightjar. Because it already basically is a Pokemon. Look it up. It's a cool bird. It's a bird. If a bird was going to be a dragon, it would be that bird. And I think having a flying dragon type would be fun. And I just love that bird so much anyway.
I dig it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Hannah's closing out of the game, so we're gonna call this.
I guess we're doing it now. Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
It's been fun, Nate. So thank you. I'm glad I got to hang out with you.
Chat, so fun hanging out.
Miss you guys a lot.
Go watch the Video Game Awards if you care. I don't care. Catch us. I don't think there's any streams over the weekend. Monday, I'll be doing more Metroid Prime Beyond with Tom.
We'll be back next Thursday.
That Monster Hunter.
Oh,
GOG time, baby.
Are you gonna do Monster Hunter Wednesday?
No, I have the final boss of Neo to do.
Okay.
I just want to
come cheer Nate on as he beats the final boss of Neo. We'll do more Pokemon Thursday, and then maybe we'll be doing some Monster Hunter Tuesday. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night, friends. Bye.